Podcast. We'll start up. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So again, greetings and salutations. The weirdest intro I can do yet. So the Owlcast. So we got Hyper here. We have Awesometon. We have
No, we don't.
okay. We have BJ Blitz here. We have a Black Star or Starface. Where do you go by now, Bryce? He's not. Okay, he goes by Bryce. All right, we got works for me, and we got the channel mascot Tiga, who hopefully Tiga won't be in too many of these. So for you guys who are new, the rules are simple. If you want to throw shade, wait till the 45-minute mark. I'll let you know when that is. For those of you who want to,
I was lucky about to throw.
if you want to hear shade thrown, wait till the 45-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you can pretty much say whatever. Just don't try not to talk over everybody and things like that. I guess it's something the host. I'll lead us off.
Hey,
Okay, right into the mix.
Did I could say anything?
Okay, wow.
So I'm gonna, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna start off. I can't. How do you start off a podcast with that, dude? You son of. I hate you. Oh man. So I guess we'll start this off with like pet peeves, cause recently I've been chilling with like this girl of mine. She's a homie. She's a friend, and like I was cool with her until I found out she has like a lot of pet peeves. Like if you do the slightest thing, she can't handle it. So there's like, is there any specific pet peeves that you guys have that like, you know what I mean? Like you just immediately you're done with that person after they do it.
She lies to me
Someone lies to you. Huh?
about something.
Usually, see,
I hate when people
usually it's when someone like talks behind your back. That's when most people are like, no, I'm good, fam.
Nah, when she touches my butthole.
Well, yeah, I see. See, that is a pet peeve. No.
That is a fair
That's
point. It's
that's a fair. If she did grab your buttocks without permission, that's. What about you? What about you, Austin? What's a pet peeve of yours?
I figure with whoever else said that. I hate it when people lie. It just kind of bothers me.
When people lie, like that's a pet peeve of his. Like, what about you, Hyper?
Talking now.
Wait, what?
But he also said
Your pet peeve is what?
you guys have some past experience with your guys' girlfriends.
I thought this man just told me talking to owls his pet peeve. Like, what? No, cool, no, I get it, I see it. I see you, Hyper. You've come here to roast me. Alright, well,
Basically.
works for me, man, I don't care. Okay, but no, see, like, alright, see, when it comes to, like, dating somebody, like, a pet peeve when it comes to dating someone, that's such a, like, an intricate thing, because for most people, like, you may change as you get into a relationship. But I feel like the number one thing I don't like is when like when I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'm in a relationship with that person. I'm not in a relationship with like the world, you know. So like when you're in a relationship with somebody and they go out of their way to like put your business out there, and like they don't see what's wrong with that, or they like, or they try to make you like they paint you in a negative light towards their friends, or I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just. You know, I can't do that. Just that's a one and done. I'm like, oh, you did that? All right, and just you're done. You know, I don't.
Oh, you touched my butthole?
Yeah, like that, just like that. Except if butthole was putting personal business out there on the internet, no, like in spite of me. There you go. What?
Fair enough.
Like I mean like.
I feel like the thing has been raped.
Dude, this coming from the Bryce, you gotta tell people about the experience that you had with a girl grabbing you without consent. You gotta for this podcast, man. You gotta do it.
Alright, so apparently when I was like 13, I'll say when I was like 13 or 14, I knew this girl named Deja. She was a light-skinned female. We went to the same school. One day, she grabbed my wee and did stuff to it, and I wasn't okay with it. And I was like, "Hey, chill." And she did not chill.
So,
I don't want to.
can you show me on this doll where she touched you?
She touched me. She sat on my lap and she touched my pee.
You wanna? Do you? You want? This is the Owlcast, bro. We're here to counsel you if you need it.
That was the first time. That was the first time.
Yeah, he
No,
wasn't.
I didn't
She
want
grabbed
it.
his joystick, my guy.
That was the first time I ever ejaculated.
We have a surprise guest in the podcast. You got Cuco Pesto sneaking in here, big man.
I wasn't okay.
You wasn't
with that.
okay?
So I guess, yeah, I guess you could say I was molested.
I don't like to do this.
My boy got groped at an early age by someone of his age.
You know, he's not the only one here.
Oh, I gotta hear this. No, you gotta tell it now. It's too late.
So when I was in grade 3, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how old I was then. This was grade 3.
Like
So,
7,
This
8.
girl named Vanessa, right? I don't know what kind of name that is, but like
Yeah,
whatever.
that's a groper's
She
name.
just kind of comes up to me when we're standing in a line one day.
Mhm.
She just grabs my ass, and I'm like, and then she's kind of like smiles at me. She's like, "You like it?" And I'm like, so then that just keeps going on for the few days. And one day she just comes up to me and sits beside me and grabs my wiener, and I'm like, "Yo, no."
I like to imagine like little Awesometon just
like-
sitting in his desk like, "Dear diary, she did it again."
Yeah, and then I finally said, my little self was all like, "Next time you do this, I'm gonna tell the teacher. Please stop."
God, okay. Well, I mean, okay. If we're on that level, I guess, God, I don't want to tell this story. Oh, I don't want to tell this.
How do you think I felt?
I don't want to do this, but I made you guys do
I
it.
opened up. You gotta do
Okay, so in elementary school, I was very hyper. Like you couldn't sit me down. I was kind of like a hyper dunk, if you will. So I wouldn't sit down. And I remember in gym class, we would just play this game like line soccer. I'm not going to explain it. We don't have time. And basically, when your number gets called out, you go around on the field and you kick the ball. My number is about to get called out, and there's this girl there who I kind of have a little crush on, and there's a girl next to me who at the time apparently had a crush on me. So I hold hands with the girl I have a crush on, and then I feel something on my back, and I'm like, it must be the girl's hand I'm holding. I didn't put two and two together yet, and then that hand slowly goes down and grabs my butt cheek, and I'm like, but if your hand is here and you're to my right, how could you grab my left? And so I look to my left, and she has the most devilish grin, like she has never done anything wrong in her life. And she looks at me, and then before I could yell at her or say anything, as she winks at me, all I hear is number 3, which is my number, and I have to run out there. And I run out there, and I'm kicking the ball and everything. And as I'm kicking the ball and scoring, I'm thinking to myself, she just grabbed my booty. You don't do that. So that's how you become a man. You just gotta get a girl to grab your butt. That's how you become a man. So me and Awesometon did it. Bryce Smith the other route. That's how you did it. And that
I got raped.
so sorry.
I did. I technically got raped.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, I was molested as a
What
little
made
boy.
it worse is she used to tug on me a lot. Like she used to pull on my shirt, whatever she could, whenever I walked by her anytime. And there was one time when nobody was around, and we were walking in the hallway, and she dropped to the ground and grabbed my legs and was like, like a small child grabs onto your legs so you won't leave. And I remember being like, you're at my hip, and your head is resting at my pee-pee. I'm scared. I'm terrified at this point
Marcus, that's that red glimmer.
because at this age I'm like, girls are awesome, but not that awesome. I wasn't ready yet. Puberty hadn't hit your boy. So that me and her had that thing. She used to do it all the time. It continued. So yours ended in a month or a week. Mine continued for a year and a half. Until
No, mine ended in 2 months.
Mine ended
in 45 seconds.
It only takes one groping, then he's done.
Y'all laughing, but it's not funny.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. I usually wouldn't laugh at this, but it's just the tone of voice, and this is the Owlcast.
Yeah.
It's just your tone of voice in the Owlcast. It is, yeah. But I mean,
I don't know. I said stop so many times.
I didn't even say.
Apparently stop.
I wasn't even smart enough to say stop. I was like, "What are you doing?" What?
I just gave her a weird look.
Dude, you know what? You know the final push for me.
Never did anything.
The final push for me.
The final push for me was like when she grew up my wiener.
See, me, it was different. I used to watch like a lot of like cartoons as a kid or whatever, and I remember my mom got me like the little DVD set of old Sonic cartoons. And you know, like the meme on the internet of Sonic Says, where it's like, if someone touches you in a place that you don't like, you say, "I swear to you, I did exactly that." Verbatim. So basically, Sonic's like, if someone touches you in a place that you don't like, that's no good. Nothing's better than being touched by someone you like. But if someone touches you in a place you don't want or in a way you don't like, say stop, then run away and get an adult. Get a local police officer, your parent, whoever you can find. I went over to a teacher and I was like, "Yo, Asia keeps grabbing my butt, and I'm not okay with it." Asia looked at me and was like, "I was only flirting." And I remember being a little kid going, "What is flirting?"
That's me. That's me.
That's fair. It's not flirting.
Yeah, that was sexually harassing.
Yeah, that is sexual.
That sounds very not okay.
Dude, sometimes you just gotta get groped to know that some females are crazy.
Or wait.
Stop! Don't say it like that. It's not funny. Oh, God.
That's basically what it is.
All right. So I'm gonna ask this question just in general because I mean most of us here upload on YouTube. I feel like all of us, most of us upload on YouTube. But it's a majority to minority.
I can say I'm
So with that being said,
I'm done. Like it's
so what is your least favorite part of YouTube as a YouTuber? Like as a fellow YouTuber, what's your least favorite part? Mine is Tiga.
for the fucking
Just looking around looking for stuff to upload that's not theirs. Content stealers.
That's your least favorite part?
ugly ass intros.
No.
Extremely long intros. I hate those.
If you don't have a good intro, I won't watch your videos.
What if you don't have an intro?
Your intro is like video I will never
I'm exposed.
watch something you upload again.
I feel like
Okay, this is me. If I look at your videos, I usually go to like the first thing you uploaded on that channel or like a
Dang.
month ago. And if you don't have an intro by that time, I might just pass.
really. What about?
Well,
That's so interesting.
gonna be
What about
tough.
my intro on my
I
channel?
don't do that to you, Marcus, because I've been watching your videos since W.
No, I mean I'm saying like if you didn't know me, right, and you looked at my channel, you know my new intro, right? Well,
Yeah.
if you saw that,
I don't have it.
would you watch it?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, he's a little small YouTuber, he does a little shit. I'll watch him.
Dang.
That's what's up.
I wouldn't watch you often, but I would
Oh,
watch
you'd
you.
watch me
Oh,
often,
shit,
you
I
gutter
make
slut,
money.
you know it. All right.
Although I think a few videos I have intros in them, if you can call them that, but I don't do intros.
I feel like
I tried to do intros, but
one of the worst
Like, you
intros you
know-
can have, in my opinion, and this is just like as a creator on YouTube, I lose interest in someone's video if their intro, usually if like even as a Dragon Ball YouTuber, which I'm not, I don't want to ever be classified as that. You know what I mean? Hyper, you're a Dragon Ball YouTuber.
I'm
Yes, you
not. I first started with Call of
Bro,
Duty.
yeah, you're right. But what's your intro having it right now? Last time I checked, your intro was only like Dragon Ball.
I have
I'm
a
sorry.
couple
If your-
intros.
I'm sorry. If your intro consists of your name doing a 360 along with a beat, I probably would watch your video.
I hate those
Dude,
intros.
I hate
I hate those.
poorly edited Queen Sly. She does good intros, but some of them, which you can tell she just wants to put out and she doesn't care about what she does, is if it's an intro that like doesn't have anything going for it other than the clips are cool, but there's no syncing, there's no flow. It's just this is cool, here you go, and it's not edited right sometimes when it's on beat or whatever it is. Like some of them, I'm just like, why did you just? Like I could do that, and I was sleeping. What is this?
Yeah.
I threw shade early, but I mean nonetheless.
The intros I remember ones that are too long.
Like I can't do an intro that's like that looks like a copy paste of like Dragon Ball scene, Naruto, One Piece, Dragon Ball GT. My logo here. Intro done.
I'm sorry. I like all Afro Senjus.
His intros are dope though, but his intros they're like game scenes and they look organic. They don't look like his intro.
Not the Afro Samurai one. Like he just. Those are not from the game.
I'm talking about like the one where you see like his current intro. Like yeah, that's cool. That's okay with me. Because of the fact that it isn't like a bunch of different anime scenes sliced together, called an intro.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's just like it's like 3 at best.
Naruto, Afro Samurai.
Yeah.
I think that's actually
Yeah,
it.
it's pretty solid. Like if you have like 4 different anime scenes slapped together as an intro, I don't like it. This came from a man who my old intro used to be a bunch of anime scenes slapped together. I didn't like it.
I loved it.
Bet you did. Bet you did.
Because you had Overwatch, you had JoJo, you had Bleach, and you had
Gangster.
Gangster. That I like that. That's like the only one I ever liked. Even though you took fucking Dio fast walking, I was pissed. That pissed me off. Like, why the fuck did you just take Dio like fast walking out there?
it just took.
I was relatively pissed.
I do want to use that intro as an outro now, because I think that flows as an outro in my videos. I've always wanted to bring it back in a cool way, but the only way I can think of is an outro. That's really it. But what about you, Hyper? What is something that you hate about YouTube? Like that's your least favorite thing you see people do on YouTube, or just in general?
Praising Owl.
I thought this was a podcast, not a roast session. I see. What about?
I like them.
No,
What about you, Awesome? Yo, Tiga, can you like stop me? I'll smack you.
Wait, stop. I'm not. It's not me.
Tiga, I'm gonna choke you out.
Oh, he's bashing his controller.
That's not me.
I can carry on then. Well, Awesome didn't answer the question.
Okay. If there's anything that I actually do hate is like the fact that it takes. I mean, like it's harder for smaller YouTubers to actually get noticed because like all the big guys are already out there, and they already have like everything. So like if you upload something before them, it doesn't matter because they'll upload it like maybe 10 minutes later or like an hour later or even a day later, and it gets like way more views and way more popularity.
Yeah.
Like your video just becomes nothing pretty much.
Like when
Call
Hybrid started
Rhymestyle,
uploading
call.
DLC 3 and 4, and then Rhymestyle did it the next day.
I got 3,000
right? Same
views.
here.
He got like 100,000 in
I
like
know.
5 minutes.
Look, man, everyone knows YouTube plays favorites, and its favorites are those with the biggest number.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'll be on their favorites list. Mark my word.
Hey, when you're on that favorites list, can you like not just leave me down in the dust while
Can you
you're flying?
Can you give me a
in the
shout
sky?
out?
When I
Don't give me
I'm
a
a-
shout out, but
like-
like, don't just
Can
kill
you
me.
please do the 1,000 degree hot?
Oh God, no! I hate those videos. Actually,
No, do the fidget spinner videos.
oh.
Just like spin a fidget spinner on a video and be like, wow, this is so cool.
Guys, my fidget spinner glows in the dark. By the way, like, favorite, subscribe. Peace out.
Or upload a video of a cat doing something with a piece of bread around its face.
Dude, oh the video I hate.
That I would
One of the
watch.
worst things I've ever seen someone put on YouTube is like, oh, just my thing I hate people do a lot is when people are like, all right, guys, here's a quick little video of me doing this thing or whatever it is, and like, the video can be so simple as to like my build for a Xenoverse 2 character. But instead of being like, all right, guys, this is my build for Xenoverse 2 character, hope you guys enjoy, and instead of cutting to the build and talking about it as they go, they'll talk about everything but what you came there for until they reach the 5-minute mark or the 3-minute mark, and it's like, here you go. And I'm going to talk for another 3 minutes. I've reached a 10-minute video. Thank you. YouTube is satisfied. Carry on. It's just like,
I haven't encountered too many videos like
I
that.
hate them when I do. Because people are always like, why is everyone skipping? Like, because you can kind of tell when someone skips through your videos. It's like, why are people skipping through the videos? And then people put in the chat like a little time code, like in comments, like where to skip to. And the guy will always try to.
That's because
I can't. I'm sorry. It's just funny to me.
I've seen that so many times. And other
I
people-
love it when people do that. It's a good way to let you know that the good part's here, or this person talks too much. Here's what you actually came
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, pretty
They're
much.
here to help, man. They're here to help. You know, those kids right there. That kid right there in the background.
I feel you.
You know, he got you, man. He's giving you a thumbs up.
Yep.
All right. Just looks outside his window. Oh, look, the kid's actually outside thumbing me up right now. What are you doing, Timothy? Okay, so I don't know why. Whenever I think of like a small child, my first name is Timothy. Is that bad? I think that's bad.
I mean, my first name I think of is Timmy, so.
See? Timmy, start laughing.
I think that's probably why.
Probably why. Alright.
Man, the man designer crazy though.
See, like, YouTube is such a finicky thing, dude. Like, when it comes to, like, when I don't know about Hyper, because I don't know how Hyper is when he streams. Or, like, I watch Hyper streams, but, like, I can't say for certain, like, it's the same for you. Or either Mr. Kuko Pesto, big man himself. I don't know. Austin, I have not caught you streaming, so I can't tell. I'll never know.
I don't stream.
I've never know. But
I've been thinking of streaming, but I just never got around.
When it comes to streaming, dude, one of the worst feelings in a stream is like you're playing a game other than like the game that most people come to you for, and when you're playing it, and they're like, play this game now, and it's like, oh, see, the thing about Fathy is I do what I want. And you just gotta
Call Xenoverse.
I'll do what I want on my streams. I don't give a damn.
Oh, dude, I
was playing Overwatch and 17 just comes out of nowhere. Play Xenoverse.
Oh, dude,
He just spams it in the chat.
I know.
I've caught him doing that a couple times. It's just like, play it yourself.
I know, like we have a rule about like no shade throwing to like 45 minutes, but 17's a special case. Can we just can we break it? Just only 17 real quick. Can we real quick? Dude,
Yeah.
17 is an idiot. He is one of the dumbest people I have ever had the opportunity of like being in existence with.
He's right next to
Dude,
me.
17 makes me so ashamed to be a black man. Dude, there's one like,
17.
no, yeah, I think he is, because 17's like, I wanted to make a black character in Xenoverse. I'm like, yeah, you didn't have to make a tomato.
Like he says this character's sexy, and it's like, no, she's not. She's
Dude,
not.
17 would call his character sexy. 17 will say he can beat you in a fight when he can't. Dude, my favorite part was my favorite thing that 17 would do is 17 would be like, if 86 like, say Austinton comes to the stream and Austinton's just tearing wreck. You know, Hyper comes through, Hyper's kicking everybody's butt. Jayla decides to bully everyone in anyone's stream, like or whatever, and then Hitman arises. Any moment where that happens, he's just like, yo, kick someone, invite me, I gotta defend you, and it's like, and then he pops in there and he just joins the line of losers. It's like, what was the point of you?
I know, right? Like the guy always says he can beat me, but I've beaten him so many times back in the day too. Like,
Same.
That's why
it makes me so mad whenever he joins the stream and he's like, oh, is Awesometon even good?
Dude,
Like, I don't even get to fight him. I'm like, dude, I literally just beat you like 20 times yesterday. And you beat me
I beat him.
main thing to me
I beat him on
first
Caramel, and Caramel's like one of my weakest margins I've ever used in my like entire thing. I beat him on Caramel, and I think that's just after I made Cookie. So like he beat me one time, and I beat him twice, and I was like, all right, well, 2-1, I win. And to this day, he believes he's still better than me. When I'm reading,
He thinks he's better than everyone, unless he just can't beat them at all.
or dude, when you beat like,
because he jumped.
dude, I hate.
And come to think of it, I KO'd him first. I think Hyper revived him. He came back and KO'd me afterwards, and I'm like, okay, you like jumping people, I see. I was playing as Kuko. I beat him every single time we fought, and he's still talking extremely mad shit. It was legitimately pissing me off.
You just.
And I don't often go. I rarely go off on people, but I went off on him. It was just so fucking annoying.
Hyper. You ever get those people come through to your stream and like you beat them or like it's a close match or whatever, but meanwhile you're like reading chat as you're fighting? Because I'll read chat as I'm fighting, and then people think like he's going hardcore, try hard. It's like I gotta do two things at once. I got two screens to look at, my guy.
Excuses is a frequent word in my stream.
Yeah.
Hey, what's it called? But you know how like 17 and Casey are dating?
Oh no! We're not at the 45-minute mark yet. Give us time. Give us time.
Yeah. Let's wait for a second.
You mean the couple that's constantly cheating on each
Oh
other?
my god! Right? Oh my goodness, dude! I hate it.
Like I tuned into one stream. Like I tuned into one stream at one point. Casey's going out with Nation and Godly Ganger, or one or the other. And I go to the exact same stream like 5 minutes later, and she's back with 17. Like what?
Dude, I love the sheer concept of Casey being like, I just can't say no to him. He has an effect on me, and it's just like, do you know what he looks like in real life? Do you have his number?
Does he know what you look like in real life? For all I know, you could be a dude. You could be a dude on a keyboard.
Dude, your PP could be bigger than mine for all I know. I can't play these games. But yeah, I cannot just.
It's like I was wondering why everybody was always throwing her under the bus when I first encountered her, and then after a couple of weeks, I'm like, oh, I can see why everyone calls you this and that.
Yeah. Dude, I went to Hyperstream
Like
today.
this and that.
Like, I feel like she thinks she's like everyone's favorite. Because I went to Hyperstream and I know I break my own rule, I don't care. We went to Hyperstream earlier today. And I'm like, yo, what's going on, everybody? You know, just chill. Because I snuck in Hyperstream for a good 10 minutes not saying anything. And I was like, all right, I'm going to talk now. And I start talking in Hyperstream, like in the chat. And she's like, this is the first time I've ever seen you in chat before, Owl Black. And I'm like, yeah, that's the reason. You know, and it was just ridiculous how stupid it was. And then like I got so just genuinely annoyed at the sheer fact of like, she's like, I want to command your stream. It's like, about that, dude. I was about to the command I went with because I had 5 different like just roast of just pure nastiness. I was gonna use this command, and then I went with like I was like, all right, what's something that I can get away with that I think is funny but I can still use and no one get mad at me? And I was like, got it, Sour Patch Kids thing. First they're sour, then they're sweet. All I needed.
I never got that until now.
Because I was trying my hardest not to roast her. But I was just like, I was about to say, Casey, almost as easy as the easy button. Just anything I could throw in there. Anything!
Oh, that's rough.
You're not wrong. The sad thing is you're not wrong.
I was just like my stream ended and the first thing she puts in the stream is like, I'm horny. And I'm like, okay, my stream's over. We're good, boys. It's been a run. Oh, dude, like, I like the role players who come through the stream, they're okay. Like, if your channel name is like Vegeta, like, it's cool or whatever, but like, there's like 1,000 of you, by the way. If you're watching,
there's always nothing but some role players.
Dude, oh my god,
I have no.
I don't
because I role play. Too.
I don't hate them. I hate when they do like these little interactions with one another. When one of them goes Kamehameha, I was like, no, go sit your 12-year-old role playing self down somewhere. Like, oh god.
I do find annoying because it's just like, well, they're probably just going to pull some Mary Sue powers out of their ass and then be not phased by it, or they're going to overly dramatically be somehow hit by it and just like, stop it.
Dude,
I'm cringing so
there was
hard
a dude named
this.
Gara of the Sand came to my chat, and I think we had Beerus go Hakai, and he was like, you can't Hakai me, my sand can be destroyed, and I was like, you do know you can like heat sand up and it turns to glass, right? Like and then sand can be destroyed. Like, it was so like.
Read that. I was like, oh, I'm gonna tune out now.
Oh god.
Until this calms
Dude,
down.
I got so genuinely upset when I looked at chat and it was like, I can make anything out of sand. And she's like, make me a sand mansion. And then out of nowhere, you see Nation go Hakai, and they actually got upset over it and like spam like crying emojis. I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm trying to play Overwatch and this is distractingly stupid.
I don't get any role players.
Do you want to trade? You can have them.
Ew.
90% of them, like I know me and Hyper share them. And how do you deal with them, Hyper?
Krillin.
Oh god, Krillin.
Android 18. Android 17.
Oh, man.
Beerus.
Here shows up in your place too.
Goku Black. Merge Zamasu.
Goku Black and Merge Zamasu. There are a couple apparently.
Cough Kuko.
I don't role play as Kuko at all.
I'm sorry, Cough Rose.
Because that's my main account.
Cough Rose. Rose is my favorite out of all of them, ironically enough. Dude. So okay. This
made my male stand just so that I could roleplay with Kuko more.
So for those of us, because this has been mainly a YouTuber-only discussion for like the past 20 minutes. So one question now is for the podcast, or anyone who's watching the podcast right now. What is something that you would want to see on YouTube? Or what's something that you want to do on your channel? Like, I know for my channel, I want to do more art. Like, I want to do more videos of me drawing and making things. But what about you guys?
The eradication of the gays.
I can't do you that one, but hear me out. I can play Shadow of the Colossus, and you can pretend that each Colossus is the gay agenda, and you can be happy.
Then you become a gay.
Yeah.
What?
You happy now, Bryce? You see? A little bit. You saucy whore. What about you, Kuko? What is something you'd like to do on your channel?
Probably develop my characters a bit more.
I feel it.
I'm a bad storyteller, so I'm trying to get better at that. Which is why I roleplay so damn much.
Ironically enough. What about you, Awesometon? What about your channel?
Well, I want to not be so lazy and actually start uploading more.
I feel like I don't know. Hyper, how long have you been doing daily streaming?
Shit.
2 months.
Yeah.
About.
I think I'm on the cusp of like 2 months, going on 3 basically. And I'd say like after the first month, it just becomes habit. Like you just.
Hold on, let me
It's not even something you think about. You just get up and you just do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at first it's hard. Like I think by day 4, it's just like I don't want to do this anymore. But then after that, it's just like it's just chill and it's a good time. Like if you BJ and you like also like if you guys upload or like whatever you do for your channel, look at Mr. Kuko Pasta. I see your channel. You may want to chill out somewhere with these 1 minute uploads every day, scaring me. but you just do it for like 30 days or just like 2 weeks, and after that it's just like, oh, this is easy.
Oh, I was way off.
A video scheduled to upload at 6 a.m.
I'll be up working out, and like I'll be getting things ready for my channel. Like, all right, here's my thumbnail for the stream tonight. You know what I mean? And I'm like working out, doing my workouts. I'm like, big man uploaded. Well, I have to watch. And then it's just like, it be like some of his videos have no context. It's just the thumbnail makes no sense to what's happening sometimes. Like sometimes you just put a thumb out to make a thumbnail.
I do.
Yeah, Broly thumbnail.
Dude. Oh, dude.
You would bring that up.
Yeah, that was a disgusting thumbnail.
Is there
Never shows that.
Is there anyone's thumbnail? I seen that Broly thumbnail. Is there? I can't even talk about that Broly thumbnail. Is there anyone who like? Is there any YouTuber who's like specific thumbnails you don't like that you just genuinely hate, or just like a common thumbnail you don't like?
All black.
Boy, you love my thumbnails. You know it.
I can't think of
any thumbnails I haven't
since I never got that Skype.
Oh my God, Hyper! We're not even at the 45. Just wait 10 more minutes. Oh my God.
See, I'm generally a nice person, so I don't like to talk trash.
I mean, just because we're gonna get to the part where you can throw shade, not that you have to. All we've done so far is we talked about role players and one person. That's really it. I count the first person as a role player because let's be real here.
You know what I hate?
What?
When new people come into the stream asking for mod.
Oh God, dude.
That isn't.
Mod out of nowhere. Expecting you to give them mod.
When someone comes into your stream and the first thing you hear is like, "Oh, dude, I hate when someone's like, are you gonna stream tomorrow?" And it's like, dude, have you not seen my channel? Like I don't want to I hate the concept of let's flex our numbers, Hyper. You have this much, I have that much. I'm superior. I hate that concept.
Honestly speaking, I'm more surprised when people actually do mod me. When I'm literally just sitting there chilling, watching the stream. It's like, oh, my name just turned blue.
Like when I first started, I gave mod out like hotcakes, and now I'm just like, no, you need to work for it. And then people like, can I get mod again? Can I get mod again? And it's just like, whoa, buddy, what you gonna do for me? I didn't get suck yet. You don't get mod. Oh man, but yeah.
It doesn't bother me as much as begging for subs, but what does bother me is this one person is literally just who. It's
Hey,
like
can I get that toolbox next to my name?
Dude, thank you, big
someone
man.
you never even seen shows up in your, and it's just like, can I be a mod? And I'm just like, who the hell are you?
Exactly.
Dude,
I'm your daughter from the show.
I genuinely hate this, is when someone, I don't know, maybe I should wait on this. I'm gonna wait on this because this is. I mean, no, I'm gonna say it. I hate. I see it mainly with the role players. It's like they'll be like, I'll upload when I get to this many subs, and it's just like,
Oh no.
who? Like, Beerus is like Beerus is pretty dope because he's like, I can't upload, but if I would, I could. And I'm like, all right, well, fair enough. Krillin was like, I reached 100 subs. I'm gonna upload now, and I was like, what? Who subbed to you? And I see Casey's little method. She'll be like, in my stream, I swear to you. Casey is one of the best hustlers I've ever seen. In the stream, she'll be like, Austinton, I subbed to you. Will you sub back to me, please? And he'll be like, and you're kind of like, well, I guess, sure. I don't want to be a douche. I'll sub to her. And then you sub to her. And then she's like, once I hit 30 subs, I'll make a video.
So I just randomly tuned into your stream the other day and saw her exchanging sub with a bunch of people, and that kind of stuff just triggers me beyond imagination. So
Hold on,
like,
I'm about to look this up right now.
as long as
I'm gonna look up her channel right now. I need to find out, did she upload? Because there's no way she's not at like, you know what I mean? There's no way. She has to be at it right now. There's two channels. There's one with 14 subs and one with 33. It has to be. It's obviously the one with 33, right? She's at 33 subs. Not a single video to be found.
You should remind her of it.
Well, she's like, well, you see, I got these fanboys, and they love me.
Dude, I hate shoutouts.
Nice.
I'm working on my channel art. You're gonna have to wait.
Dude, I hate the concept of like a shout out. Just in general, there's no point to it in my opinion. Like, there's nothing to gain. Like, if so, like right now, if I've like, say like Austinton was like, yeah, I want a shout out. I'm like, all right, cool. Go subscribe to Austinton, right? They're gonna go to your channel and be like, well, I don't know what content he makes. What if I don't like his content? I'm gonna unsub, or I'm just gonna come there and I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? Or like, especially if I said Tiga. If I said sub to Tiga, they would come to Tiga's channel and be like, what?
Who is this?
You know what I don't get? When they ask for a shout out and then they keep saying it, you're basically like in the stream already, so why do you need a shout out?
Dude, I hate when someone sub.
especially when the streamer who has a microphone reads your name out loud several times.
After you sub? Like,
Exactly.
oh, dude. Like, people will sub to me and I'm like, yo, thanks for subscribing, my guy. And it's like, can I get a shout out? And it's like, well, I just said your name, so you can go.
Yeah.
The thing is, in my YouTube channel, if you ask for a shout out or ask for a sub, you're getting banned on the spot.
There was one dude who was like, I've only ever banned one person, and it was a dude who came through thinking his penis is bigger than mine. He was like, can I get a shout? Can I get a shout? He spammed it in chat, and I was like, get him out of here. Just get rid of that. Like, you can chill.
I do not play that. Like, if you come in spamming me, like that one guy, the very first stream I had, this dude just came in here and randomly dropped the N-bomb. Okay, you're getting banned.
He said Nigeria. How dare he?
You've been giving warning stuff. I'm just banning you on the spot. I can't hear him at all. He's too quiet.
Yeah.
BJ's very quiet, but I don't know. Like, back to the thumbnail thing because like we kind of got off topic. Some podcast. So like, I say this because like Rhyme Style makes pretty solid thumbnails. Afro makes pretty good thumbnails. I do not like Rhyme's like Dokkan battle thumbnails. When it's just random characters doing like a Kamehameha, but like they're at the end just holding a dragon stone. It's like, what are you doing, right? What is he doing? Like, one of them I think was like Shinra being summoned out of Dragon Balls, but the Dragon Balls were replaced with like dragon stones. I was like, what is this?
Well, you
I
see,
hate thumbnails that spoil shit. I hate those. I knew who the final boss of Xenoverse 2 was before I even played it.
Oh, I feel you. Oh, dude.
It's like, okay, it's Mira.
I hate thumbnails that repeat the title. Stop doing that. Stop. Genuinely, stop doing that, dude. Like, if anyone's watching this, if you upload a video and in your thumbnail is the text of the title, I'm like, why? Dude, yo.
I think I've done that maybe a few times, but I don't do it that often.
Okay, well, we're at like that. We're basically at the 45-minute mark for us to throw shade. I'm not gonna like throw shade at him because Kaya Destruction's actually like one of my favorite like homies to chill with and talk to. He's actually really dope. But dude, some of his thumbnails, I'm just like confused what's happening. Have you ever seen a Kaya Destruction thumbnail?
Nope.
go like I would. Okay, hold up. I'm doing this right now, just for the Discord reasoning. Like this feels kind of
Destruction.
Hive Destruction. His thumbnails.
Channels.
It's so confusing. Like if you have a.
I looked him up, and a bunch of unrelated YouTube videos and channels popped up.
The key of destruction. Hold up.
Dude, I think Kai Destruction is one of the coolest homies I've been in his stream. He's really chill. He's awesome. But if you go out of your way to watch one of his, like, if you look at the thumbnail for one of his videos, I'm just confused, dog.
I can't find
I gotta find him. Cause I'm gonna be so upset if I don't find him. I know I'm subscribed to him because I actually enjoyed his content because he makes decent content. Like, if he made trash content and he was chill, I wouldn't have subbed to him. But he makes good content. He's chill. He's like one of the coolest homies I've talked to in a while. Like, yeah. Which I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm a fan. Dude, I can't find it. Like, I swear to you, imagine. You know what a kaleidoscope is?
Yeah.
Okay, now imagine a kaleidoscope. Now imagine someone painted, like, it's just paint splatter as a kaleidoscope, and then someone just slipped their Xenoverse 2 character in there. And that's basically it.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Dude, I wish I can show you. I'm trying to find this.
Without my computer, making thumbnails was a pain in the ass. Like,
See, I don't even make thumbnails.
because a whole lot of the thumbnails I got last week aren't cropped properly at all.
I cannot imagine making a thumbnail, like, without having my, like, I genuinely need
I
need my computer.
had to do it with a cell phone, and that wasn't fun.
Dude, how come I can't find
I
a
think the
channel?
last video I have. No wait, it was before that. Angry Boo. That was the last legitimate thumbnail I actually edited.
Word?
I was about to say word. Ha.
Tiga, channel mascot. Learn to not. You scare me.
Learn to not. Well, you see.
That would be so easy all the time.
Huh?
Just don't. Just
Well,
don't, EJ. But
Okay, I found his YouTube channel.
Channel mascot?
Wait. Okay, I found his YouTube channel.
what about mascot?
I'm about to.
Do we all have one?
Yes.
For the most part, yeah.
Owl Nation and Lemon Breakers both have mascots.
I mean, arguably enough though, like, which I think is hilarious, like Limit Breakers is like this little group of Hypers group, and I'm also a part. I'm just a part of it, and it's just funny to me. Okay, I'm about to put it in the Discord.
We call you Mini for a reason.
You call me what?
Nothing.
Call me Minnie. Like,
Did you see the chat name?
oh,
Oh.
I hurts my feelings now.
It was awesome since I do.
Look at the look at the Discord. I just linked like his channel. I just want you to see his thumbnails. I'm just confused. And then he repeats the title.
Oh my god.
And he does the thing I hate where you repeat the title. And it's just like, what are you doing?
What's with these colors?
He knows.
They're so.
Hurts my
He makes a
eyes.
pretty thumbnail though. He makes good content. He knows how to make a pretty thumbnail. It's just like, I don't know, dude. Like I don't want to like hate on him because he does make good content. It's just like, you ain't gotta.
Those colors.
I feel like the worst part is it feels like he puts way more effort in his thumbnails than I do.
Let me check.
And I go in and crop out characters and everything. But look at that. Like,
You know, if you remove the title from his thumbnails, they're actually pretty good thumbnails.
Yeah. but
I just put a random word into a Google search and found the thumbnail I used a while ago.
it just makes me mad that like if you look at his channel, like dude, he just quit putting in the titles, bro. Like
I feel.
like I don't remember, like I don't get it, dude. Like
Is it time to rant?
I mean, no, I mean technically we have it. The mic where we get the shade, but I mean like I'm not.
I totally ran on that one.
Huh?
Nothing.
You put the thumbnail in the chat.
Oh,
Okay, but I mean like on the real though.
I told you never to show anyone.
That's fair. All right.
Ever.
Good God.
You did it anyway.
So, because we all play Xenoverse, I don't think there's anyone here who doesn't play Xenoverse, and this is just who we are.
I don't play
You
Xenoverse.
lying cunthole.
Lying.
You are a Xenoverse tuber.
If Kuko gets to put that picture in the chat. I don't play Xenoverse
Bet.
anymore.
All right. Bet. Can I have your channel then while we're at it?
No, forget
Come
that.
on, bro. You got 300 subs, bro. Give me your channel.
Okay. I'll DM you the password.
Jesus Christ. So, I mean, most of you here are people who I wanted to be a part of this anyway. So I might as well tell you guys what's going on with that. So, some of you know what the Obnoxious Gaming Mafia is. BJ doesn't know what the Obnoxious Gaming Mafia is.
I don't either.
Tiga doesn't. Tiga, little buddy.
Obnoxious Gaming
So
Mafia?
the Obnoxious Gaming Mafia.
I know everything.
So, do you really? Cool. Anyway. All right. So, the Obnoxious Gaming Mafia is this little group I want to make as far as just other content creators who, one, I click with. Two, can cooperate with one another to just do either joint videos on or just single uploads and things like that. Just videos where you don't have to have the same confines as you do on your own channel. You know what I mean? Like, if I turned around and made a music, and like I started like doing a stream where I started playing music on stream, and like me writing the song, me making the song, me mixing it and everything like that, I don't think the channel will look too pretty. But on the Mafia channel, I also want to just be like a couple of people who just game, have a good time. And I even have like, actually I made merchandise for this, ironically enough, but nonetheless, like, I have t-shirts made and everything. So yeah, I'm serious about this. And so the channel is called the Obnoxious Gaming Mafia. Or OGM, which is why if you see Chief in the Discord, his name is OGM Chief. Hey. So yeah, that's the thing I was working on. And for the most part, everyone here, excluding Tiga, were people I was like, yeah, I would like him to be a part of the Mafia. Maybe not. So yeah.
Well, actually, I was never asked about it.
Well,
everyone here was not asked about it. BJ, the only reason BJ knows anything about the Mafia is because if you look in the Discord, there's a specific tab that says Obnoxious Gaming Mafia, in which I go into, two other people go into. And BJ was like, how come I can't join that? And I was like, shh, keep that under wraps. You know?
Oh. I saw it.
So, yeah.
I just didn't say anything.
So that's what's up. The Mafia, it's more of this.
Well, that's what that tab is for.
Which is, I go into that tab if I've only done it a few times. If I'm doing like talking in like, because there was a moment where I had like 15 people on the Discord chat one time, that was horrible. It was awful. Everyone was talking over each other. But there are times where you have like a couple of people just chilling in the Discord with you, and I need to talk business real quick. And I'm not trying to, like, mute you guys. I'm not trying, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, yo, we'll be right back. We got to talk business in the chat real quick. And we'll just hop over into that part of the tab. Talk what we need to talk about when it comes to the Mafia, as far as the logo, the design, what we want to do in the channel, things like that, ideas we have for series. And then we'll come right back to, we'll just come right back to our channel. Like, we'll go back to the tab. People are like, okay, that was weird. So yeah. Like, the best example I can give you of this is, I wanted to do I did on my channel earlier. I did like a Pokemon Let's Play a little bit, but I didn't finish it because time constraints and the person I wanted to do it with couldn't do it with me. And I was like, well, I would do it on the Mafia channel, but we don't have enough members of the Mafia, and I don't want to make a Mafia channel and try to grow it and my channel at the same time. I'd rather hit 1K subs and then start to build up the Obnoxious Gaming Mafia channel with other people. That way, I've already hit my goal for my channel, and I can help grow. Even someone who doesn't have as much as me or so whatever, we can help promote this new channel where it will give everyone a chance to grow there. Or if not, it'll give, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like a community channel, but for specific people. It's like a squad channel, the best way I can say it.
Kind of like troll art?
Kind of, yeah. Kind of like how that was. Like, it's just kind of like where we come there, we do our thing, and, like, we can do collab videos or whatever, single videos, whoever you are. You just want to do whatever there. You know, just let me know. I'll, like, upload it for you, or I'll give you the password, whatever you gotta do. You know what I mean?
I don't know why. I never liked the idea of doing a collab. Sounds like a lot of work.
It's...
Big man, you're lazy.
Yeah, you are. But yeah, you are.
It's okay.
Like, for the most part, I just want to do, like, collaborating series on that channel. Like, when I get enough of my own viewers and my own community up to it, I'm like, alright, I have my community here. These are who I'm riding and dying with right now. These are my day. I got my day oneers. So let's see if we can. Let's see what happens if we can branch out and meet other people and make other things happen in the community. You know what I mean? And that's kind of my goal. So.
Seems legit.
Yeah.
Channel's growing nicely on its own, but I'm pretty sure half the people subscribed to me don't even know that I'm actually a dude.
Yeah, I can see. Dude, yo, he was in chat as Honey. And I remember I don't think you were paying attention now, but I remember somebody was like, Honey, how old are you? And you didn't answer them. And you're like, and some dude was like, I want to date you, honey. And I was like, oh,
I remember that.
no. And it was like,
I don't know if anyone saw this. I saw this and just kind of like, oh, but
yeah.
Okay. Then.
I was like, oh,
right after
no.
your stream, right after your stream ended the other day, 17 came in and said, "Hey, Pink Thing, you look lovely." And I'm just like,
bless America.
He's flirting with Honey. 17 is flirting with Honey. You know, I'm
Yeah, I want to tell you, my boy laid his game down thick. My boy comes up, "Hey, Pink Thing, you look lovely." I gotta try that now. I gotta walk up to like a black girl and be like, "Hey, brown thing, you look lovely," and just see how that goes. I want to see how that goes. Oh my god. So yeah,
like I didn't even bother responding. I pretended that I was already gone out of the chat, which I was in the next 5 minutes anyways.
That was funny.
Because like I did not want to respond to that. It's like, okay, I'm gone now.
All right. So who here doesn't watch Dragonball Super?
I don't.
Stop lying.
You cheeky little dick
Stop
waffle.
putting-
Okay. Anyway, I think everyone here is like,
Stop being a soggy biscuit, man.
Jesus Christ,
I've been
BJ,
watching
that's
it
worse than
ever
my
since the
insult.
realization of-
Exactly.
Please turn up your microphone. I can't hear.
Oh man. So yeah, so
I don't want to mess with my.
let's just do a quick little discussion about Dragon Ball Super. And my discussion with you all is, I want to get Austin's opinions especially. It's not it's about Kale. It's about Kale. And my question is, yeah, I want to get Austin's opinion. My question is about Kale, right? When it comes to Kale and her character. Because we all know, because I think we've all seen the scans of Kale when she has like a controlled form of it. You know what I'm talking about? Where her hair isn't as long, she's like a little smaller. You know what I'm talking about? Like the way that Dragon Ball Super is going in this tournament, like the first off, the believable like concept of them not flying, dude. You might as well just tell me they were flying. It looks like they're flying half the time. I wish someone would tell me that they've been
She was
jumping.
doing that power rising, overflowing, and shooting ki blasts everywhere. She was in midair for a solid few minutes. Like, you're not gonna tell me she wasn't
Yeah,
floating.
like,
She was floating.
dude, when Goku got knocked off the edge by the dude who dragged him, and Goku goes like Super Saiyan Blue, I'm like, yeah, I understand Super Saiyan Blue has a lot of force behind it, and it may cause you to levitate for maybe 3 seconds, but you're still flying, my guy. There's no way you so happen to fall off the edge, transform, knock him off, and then just perfectly hop up, and just find a ledge to hop up. No, my guy, you flew. Like, and then when Kale catches, when Khalifa catches Kale, she's flying. There's no doubt.
Like, lying. It's like, hey, you remember that thing we said where, they're not allowed to fly? Fuck that. I'm too lazy to animate anything else. I'll just have characters inexplicably floating in midair for more than 5 seconds at a time.
Jesus Christ, dude! Like
no one will complain.
it just looks like I can't. It's just anyway that was bugging me. I understand they did that for the concept of like, oh, if you get knocked out of the ring, you know what I mean? But when it comes to Dragon Ball, we've seen people do a tournament where they could fly and they still fell out of the ring. So, that excuse doesn't work. But
You can animate people not flying, or does nobody remember the OG Dragon?
yeah, arguably, and only Tien with his cloud walking
I
technique.
don't.
The Crane School, all of them could fly. That's the point. Anyway, my question is, when it comes to Kale and Broly, right? Which, whatever your feeling is when it comes to Kale and Broly, which do you prefer?
Broly.
Okay. Everyone.
Kale is literally just Broly with
Everyone
titties.
else who also exists. Does anyone else exist in this podcast?
No.
Okay.
I exist. Sadly.
Mascot, you sit there and look pretty.
I say Kale.
Yo, Awesomton.
Because like she has a really good backstory to like how she gets in.
She's just Kale's entire thing is like her motif is she's emotionally unstable. Broly's motif is I am rage incarnate and I will destroy all of you, whether it makes sense or not.
I got mad because the
I'd be more interested in Kale if she came first because they're really just rehashing the
Yeah, that's I think that's what sucks for Kale is because for her character by itself is interesting, but when you slap on her literally like blow for blow copying everything that Broly has done, I know like a lot of Broly fanboys like yeah we're gonna see a canon Broly, but you neutered him literally. I don't know, especially with.
I'm looking forward to that new form of hers. It looked interesting. And her backstory is more believable than Broly's, even though she's kind of annoying in some scenes. They're overdoing the meek stuff, and I normally like girls like that.
I bet you do. I bet you do, big man. I bet you do. Yo, Awesomton. My boy's dead. Awesomton's dead. Hold up.
No, there's a train in my background, so I have my mic on.
Oh, my question is like which one do you prefer, Kale or Broly? Because I want to get your opinion, because I'm very curious.
Sorry.
Kale or Broly, which do you prefer?
I personally prefer Broly more, because at least he actually had dialogue and a built-up story behind him, whereas Kale is just kind of, someone who didn't get much development. And when she goes into her quote-unquote Broly mode, literally the only thing she says is Son Goku.
Yeah.
Like everyone used to always complain saying that Broly only said Kakarot, but no, he actually had some dialogue.
I actually
Whereas
prefer,
with Kale, she literally only says Son Goku.
Except for that, no. She tripped out that one time on Kaba and she was like, "Kill, I'll destroy you."
Well, yeah, that's like the only two different things that she
The reason
in the fight with Kaba, I think other than Kill, I think she had only two legitimate things.
Dude, I'm impressed by like Kale and Kaba's ability to like unhinge their jaws as they scream. That was fantastic when I saw that. I was like, wow. So Universe 6 Saiyans are like snakes. Makes sense now. Tingly feeling in your back.
that makes sense.
Dude, when she legit unhinges her jaw. Like when you see it, it's just, dude. That moment when she's fighting Kaba, and like she pulls out she does the Broly like gigantic Omega, and she holds it in her one arm. It's the most awkward animated thing I've ever seen in my life. It looks like
Still better than episode 5.
Debatable.
I think what was weird was when Kale was like slamming Goku back and forth like Hulk did to Loki and the
He
Avengers.
turned into Play-Doh?
I think that animation was
He
choppy.
turned
looked
into
like
Play-Doh.
he looks like a little pillowcase or something, and she just like slapping it back.
I forgot who it was on Twitter, but someone screenshotted it and tweeted it at me, and it was like Broly, Kale went so hard in the paint. She turned Goku Super Saiyan Blue into Play-Doh, and I was just dying. Her power is so unlimited.
Randomly got 3 Twitter updates.
Oh, dude, I just can't.
Alright.
Yo.
None of them are important.
They could have made Broly canon. They had an opportunity to make Broly canon. When she was like, that monster, be careful, Kakarot. This may be a Saiyan's true form.
But I mean, in the Japanese scene, he's not really that.
He's not really that into that sentence ever gonna happen, Tiga? Tiga? Can we get the end of that sentence?
Yeah, so in Japan, most, Dragon Ball fans, they're not really into Broly as a character. They don't like, his just,
See, I would believe you.
There's
I would believe you if it weren't for the fact that there's a 4D movie of him as a god versus Goku and Vegeta. In Japan, I would honest to God believe you if it wasn't for the fact that they made a 4D god movie of him.
I like how no matter what, they always manage to find a way to keep Broly relevant.
Yeah.
Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan, movies 1, 2, and 3. Now they've got the 4D movie, and they also gave him Super Saiyan 4 because fuck you.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Heroes, yeah. Legendary Super Saiyan 3, Legendary Super Saiyan 4. How is it still a legend at this point?
I know.
When it's literally just the other Super Saiyan forms except green.
And bulky.
Instead of Super Saiyan 4, it's just bulky.
And there's no scaling.
Nice.
I mean, like, Broly as a character, he's one of my favorite characters of all of anime. He's not my favorite, but
He's like one of the ripped guys at the gym.
what makes Broly so interesting as a
Pretty
character
much.
is his brutality. We don't see many fighters fight brutally in Dragon Ball. The closest we like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. The closest we ever seen someone get the closest being as brutal as him is Spopovich. Like even in the scene where we see Kale being like held up by one dude and being punched in the gut by whatever his name is, like.
Dr. Zoro.
Yeah, cool, whatever. When fair enough. When it comes to that, it's like when you see this happen in the anime and whatever. My thing is just like Broly's fighting style is brutal, dude. I don't think anyone will ever forget the moment where like Broly grabbed Gohan by his head and flung him across the building. Grabbed Goku, forced him into. He literally knocked Piccolo into the air, beat the crap out of Goku. Piccolo landed on his shoulder blade. Broly is so destructively ripped. Landing on his shoulder blade will hurt you. Like, when Piccolo like gets blasted away, like Broly, his brutality and like the way he fights, it was so like yeah, like he left an impression I think on everyone with his fighting style alone. And then come to find out his like motivation is a crying baby. That hurt me.
That he can somehow remember.
That hurt. Like if you gave me Broly, who like. Would like, honest to God, I feel like if Kale came before Broly, people would like Kale more than Broly because of like her motivation. Like Broly's, if Broly was like,
gets PTSD from a freaking baby.
Yeah, the legendary Super Saiyan with boss quotes such as "You really are all talk, a literal piece of garbage." Bro, you cry. You're really in this form because somebody made you cry as a baby. What are you talking about?
So, would you rather have baby issues or low self-esteem?
Low self-esteem.
Okay.
Because arguably enough, in that legendary form, that is one of the best forms of confidence, and we can see, like from the perspective of like a storyteller, person who writes a lot of stories, and a lot of my characters who I make, they're made for a reason with backstory and things like that. This is Universe. As a person who's more of a story, like I like story-driven story. I can't speak. Story-driven video games and things like that. I would rather a character whose motivations are interesting because. There's a psychological aspect to what do you take a person who is meek, weak, and has low self-esteem, and you give them the body of Broly. What would happen? Would they become fully arrogant?
True.
Like,
I don't know if I myself would want low self-esteem.
Like, imagine that arrogance.
Makes more sense from a character standpoint, because I don't think anyone's going to get triggered by a crying baby that hard unless you're in an airport.
Also, like, Kale is relatable. Like, no matter who you are, everyone has been that, like, I don't know, I haven't, but, like, I mean, like, at some point, everyone's been at that point where you didn't believe in yourself, or you were just a little extra sensitive that day, and you flipped out, or you just got more angry than you should have, and something just simple, right? That is Kale.
But
like,
but it's interesting.
Kale is relatable.
Yeah, go.
That's the end of the sentence.
I don't know. I don't care if you watch this. Yep, that's you. That's you, Sky. That's 100% you.
But it's interesting too, because Vegeta said that might be the true
shade.
Cut. And think about it.
We passed the 45 minutes mark. It's fair. It's fair game at this point.
Yeah.
Honestly, but no, let me just be said.
I see shade to throw.
Go for it. Go for it, Hyper.
Yeah, Hyper.
Tiga was talking.
No, that's okay. That's okay, Hyper. Cut me off like the scrub I am.
Oh.
Don't pull a
I
Sky.
didn't mean to call you out on that. See, I already started.
Fine. Keep on going, Hyper. Keep on making me feel bad.
How dare you, Hyper? You coming to my channel and my podcast and make my mascot look stupid? That's not right according to the original manga read by Victoria.
Are you doing that, or are you mocking Sky?
I take a guess.
Sky's probably asleep.
That laugh, you're totally mocking Sky right now.
But nonetheless,
back on Kale. I do like the meek low self-esteem thing they're going
Just-
with. But I kind of think they're overdoing it a bit.
That's what they do with everything in Dragon Ball Super. They overdo everything. The joke that Boo falls asleep, overdone. The joke that Beerus eats a lot of food and he gets angry quickly, overdone. Like,
Speaking of falling asleep, I like how that was their excuse for Boo to miss the tournament, even though they used that exact same
for him
excuse
to miss the
before.
other tournament, yeah. No one said originality was their strong suit. I mean, they've recycled Frieza 3 times.
Mhm.
Exhibition match, but yeah, he
Where so?
power, which was like stupid.
So they got us all hyped up over Slim Boo, only to end up telling us not even a few weeks later, oh, he's not going to be on the
And
team.
he's not slim anymore.
Like, fuck off. I like Slim Boo. I want to play as Slim Boo. Slim Boo!
Yeah.
Oh god.
See, here's the thing: when a human loses weight, like that excess fat or whatever, that's like it's waste. It becomes waste. What happens when Boo loses weight? What happens to that excess? Well, Boo.
Body is magic, so he can just mold his body in any fashion he pleases.
Yeah, but I mean, using magic in like anything, the law of like conservation of mass, like you can't shape yourself into a different form, and without like you'd have to keep all of those aspects. He didn't get taller; he stayed the same height. He didn't get buff.
Not to mention, there's the whole part where you can literally just take pieces of his body off and throw him at you.
And then just doesn't ever need to get him back.
And also it's fiction, so
You got me there. However, in this same form of fiction, they go out of their way to try to make sense of things. So, if they didn't try to explain things sometimes, I'd give it to you. But they literally go out of their way to calculate things for me.
like these are the same guys that have having a beam struggle with Krillin and then expecting Super Saiyan Blue to still be top shit. It's like the power scaling has always been trash. in Dragon Ball.
Can I do this real quick? Can I trigger all Gohan fanboys in one shot?
Sure.
Mystic Gohan is Super Saiyan 2 Goku level. Deal with it.
Well,
Yeah.
it seemed somewhat clear that it was both of them were holding back. But
Super Saiyan 2
No.
Goku level.
Gohan.
When you have to beg your
It's
daddy to go Super Saiyan Blue, and then you go Super Saiyan Blue, and you're still getting bodied, and you have
oh
to,
yeah, he's definitely.
and
not
then you have
Super
to
Saiyan
beg
Blue
your
level.
daddy
No.
again to go Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, and he one shots you. You're less than garbage at that point.
Watch
When
by the end of the
when
film, somehow
Android
Gohan-
17 forces Goku to go Super Saiyan Blue, but you can in Mystic form.
And yeah, and then people are trying to say 17 is weaker than Gohan.
Oh,
I'm just gonna say it. Like I had to trigger all the Gohan fanboys. Leave comments. All right, continue. Power scaling is BS.
Hey man, let's not forget.
I mean-
our tournament of power has been complete and total trash. I mean, just look at Goku versus Krillin.
I'll tell you, Gohan has had some really good
versus
moments.
Krillin for that
They've
matter.
given Gohan really good moments, though. The moment with Piccolo in his training, the moment where he was fighting whichever one of those mutts that Spit's poison out name is, when he... there you go. The moment when Krillin's episode, Gohan was a savage in Krillin's episode. He's like, yo, Krillin, this is going to hurt you. I'm about to one-hand palm this. All right, continue with your fight. That was actually pretty dope. But we know for a fact Gohan's going to get like... dude, I hope Gohan doesn't get disrespected like he always does. I'm waiting on someone to bear hug him. Or who's waiting on that bear hug for Gohan? Gohan always get bear hugged. What is that with that? Is that a joke in Japan? Cell bear hugs Gohan.
I don't know.
Bojack bear hugs Gohan. Did Boo do it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Boo bear hugged Gohan like Super Boo did, like with Gotenks and Piccolo absorb. Everyone bear.
Oh yeah, with the black.
Why does everyone bear hug Gohan? Like, what is up with it? He's just so squishy. Just gotta grab him.
Maybe Gohan's just so huggable.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Gohan like them tight. I'm not
Dude,
sorry.
Jesus Christ, dude. These like world-ending deity characters, these monsters of destruction, see Gohan, like the chosen son. Like, everyone's like, he's the chosen one. And their main mode of attack is, let's hug him to death.
He's a cute little fella.
Like, jeez.
Anybody hear the rumors about the order in which Universe 7 is gonna get eliminated?
No. But this is a podcast, spoiler warning. Alright, have fun,
I
do it,
didn't.
no one cares. You say it. I don't like, does anyone here care, like in a podcast?
Like I said, this is
I
just
do
a
wanna
rumor,
point
not
out-
confirmed yet. But apparently, Gohan's gonna be the last member of Universe 7
Yo.
alive. Not alive, but fight.
I don't like. I love Gohan as a character, but I know for a fact my Twitter feed is gonna be like, Gohan's the GOAT the second if that happens. Like, Gohan was the great. Gohan was stronger than Jiren, confirmed.
They're also predicting Vegeta will get eliminated extremely early.
Yeah.
Like right now, I think people are predicting that it's Krillin, already happened, Tien, Roshi, Vegeta.
What about Piccolo?
No, Piccolo's a beast.
Piccolo, I forgot what order he was in, but I do know that Gohan was the last one.
You know what I want to see? Like, we have an opportunity to see a bunch of different tag teams put together. And yeah, Gohan Piccolo tag team is like, you know, the true father-son tag team. I want to see, I want to see 2 tag teams. I want to see Android 18 and 17 tag team somebody because, come on. I also want to see Piccolo and 17 tag team somebody because it just feels right. It feels funny and right.
What do you think this is? Is this ending 8 or 7?
8.
Hey, you know
because people are saying that no 8. Ending 8 was Boogie back. This is ending 9.
Boogie back.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
People are saying that the ending hints towards the elimination
order. Yeah, because it's very odd that like Gohan and Goku are there and there's no Vegeta in sight.
Order. And Vegeta was actually shown off rather early, and people are all speculating since Krillin was on the very far side of that screen. And let me try to skip to that point. Yeah, it's Krillin, then Tien, and then Vegeta. Vegeta being the third one to be eliminated.
You know what I think?
So far, Krillin has been eliminated already. Tien and Vegeta are still in the game. In the next screen, we have Android 18 and Android 17. Trying to imply that 17 and 18 are going to be eliminated before Roshi. In fact, this next screen implies Piccolo will be eliminated before Roshi.
I mean, it's not literally whoever's the strongest is going to last at the end, so it's possible. You can't just say.
I mean,
that.
yeah, like it is possible, but like I feel like I don't know.
What are the odds of someone as important as Vegeta getting eliminated? Third?
Okay, I'm gonna slow your roll. I'm gonna slow your roll right there. Yeah. Vegeta has always been the stepping peg. Okay, you ever like read Marvel comics? You know how they treat Wolverine, where like there's a big bad that shows up, and the first thing they have that big bad do is body Wolverine to show how dangerous he is.
Yep.
So what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen is like I feel like what's gonna happen is Goku's gonna like what we'll see next is Goku like squaring off against Jiren right now. I don't. We're probably not going to see the full into that fight. We're probably not because Super. So what's going to happen is Goku's like, "Hey Jiren, you just bodied that person who kicked the crap out of me. Fight me now." And then cut that off. And what's probably going to end up happening is like Topo, because it seems right if Topo did it. If Topo just handles Vegeta, because it just seems what's going to happen next. Because like clearly Jiren is meant for Goku. That this is Jiren's tournament to lose. You know what I mean? They've gone out of the way to show how much Jiren is on another level. Like he just one-shotted Kale. So yeah.
You know what's even more disrespect for Vegeta? Yeah. He's getting eliminated before Frieza. Frieza is getting eliminated before Goku.
Hold up. I'm sorry. This is reminding me. Kaba had one of the most interesting moments. Like he actually looked like kind of cool for a minute there when he walked up on Vegeta.
Yeah, we were talking about.
I was like, why was Kaba a savage? I was
like Kaba, badass.
Just walks through the mist. Vegeta. No, he said master.
He walks through master.
You see the 2 guys come up to him. Pow, pow. They're knocked off. It's like you're going out.
Yeah, I was like, if I'm honestly,
I'm like,
I'm being real. If Kaba takes out Vegeta, I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'd be kind of okay with it.
I know the Vegeta fanboys are like, no, Kaba isn't Vegeta level. How is this possible? But like, if Vegeta, because I feel like
you forget Vegeta gets arrogant as all.
If Vegeta,
Mr.
Or if I,
plus he can get caught off guard because this is like a battle royale, so it's like not just gonna be constant one-on-one. Sometimes it'd be like 6.
Dude, what confuses me is like there's moments like when Kale goes, berserker. And there's this weird moment where you see like Kaba and Vegeta like look like they're standing next to each other, like working with each other, and I'm like, Kaba, I swear if you betray your universe to ride Vegeta's schlong right now, I will be so upset. Oh god, I'll be so genuinely upset.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did that, but I can see a lot of people getting pissed off if he did that. Also, isn't that a good way to get disqualified?
What, ride the schlong of Vegeta? I disqualify you for that alone, yeah. If you dare go, Vegeta, you're so cool, you're schlong riding, you can leave.
It's been hinted pretty hard that Frieza and Frost are working together now.
Yeah.
Dude, why is Frost a ninja? Can someone explain this to me? He did a smoke bomb and ninja vanished and said, don't let your guard down. And peaced out. How can you ninja vanish on a stage that's like that small? Like,
Shame on Krillin for celebrating too early and getting knocked off like a chump.
dude, shame on 18 for not paying attention.
Shame on her too. And also, I like how she was chastising Krillin in the very next episode for getting knocked off when she almost got knocked off her damn
Yeah,
self.
he caught her. He straight up caught her.
Okay,
Yeah.
18. You're being a bit of a hypocrite.
Dude, 18 is always a hypocrite. Like, there's never been a moment where 18 wasn't a hypocrite in Dragon Ball. I don't feel like. 18's like, alright, we need to kill humanity. Humanity sucks. Oh, look, a cute bald man. Kiss him on the forehead. Later. What? I just don't understand.
Their transition from evil to good didn't make much sense either. But man,
Their transition from evil to good is okay to me, except 17. 17 just like 17's like it literally they made it seem like 17's the new Android 16. Oh, dude, you know 16 had such an impact on 17. Where he just wanted to protect nature, bruh.
Of course.
Dude, I hate 17 in his park ranger outfit. Someone go give him his bandana t-shirt. Just go give it to him, man. He looks stupid out there. Also, why?
it's an unpopular. A lot of people like the Park Ranger.
Dude, why does a park ranger need a rifle? I don't understand that. He can shoot energy beams.
Why does Kevin? Period.
That's what makes me mad about Gohan. Why do you need glasses? You're a Saiyan!
Fine.
You can shoot beams from your eyes.
They explained that Gohan was reading too much and he strained his eyes and his vision got weaker. Yeah, that's
Okay, hear me out, right? Dude, I don't care how much I read. I don't care how much I read. When my eyes have the capability of being able to shoot literal beams out of them, glowing when I get mad, and other such actions, my guy, they better. I can have my eyes open for 72 hours straight reading literally the Bible. They better not so much as even get foggy.
That's right. Hey, but you know how they're leading up to like saying to get a new transformation or hinting that he's getting a new
Who,
power?
Goku?
Gohan.
Oh, Gohan with the whole Super Saiyan white thing.
Yeah.
people have been talking about Super Saiyan White since Goku Black.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's
Yeah,
because
but
that's because Toriyama did like the biggest like tease of all time.
I'm talking about Super Saiyan White before Super Saiyan Blue became.
Well, I mean, some did, but the second we saw Super Saiyan Blue, Toriyama they're like, why did you pick blue for a color? We should wipe into red, and it was like, well, I wanted to use white, but it would clash with the upcoming villain. So when we saw Goku Black, and it was like, yo, he's got Super Saiyan White, and he goes Rose, we're like, all right, well, what's up with that? Then he fuses with Zamasu, and we see, oh, that dude's got white. Okay, we get it now. So what's going on? And it was like, all right, well, will we get white ever? I think like if Gohan gets Super Saiyan White, which you know they're gonna call it that, I'm okay with it.
You know what I think's gonna happen? I think it's gonna be Gohan, Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo left. All right, everybody got knocked down stuff. So what I think is that Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo are just getting beaten up. Goku's looking back at his teammates and stuff like that. They're all just sitting on the corner like, "Come on, Gohan, do something," while he's been like mercilessly beaten up by Toppo or whoever. You know what I mean? Somebody that's clearly stronger than him. I feel like, and so as he's watching his father get just murked, he just goes.
His father, Piccolo, right?
It's like
his dad Piccolo, right?
Yeah, pretty much. But he's gonna see them and he's gonna be like, "How dare you?" He's gonna do something like Kale, but I don't want it to be exactly like.
I feel like the closest we could get. I feel like if you really wanted to give us that moment, if you wanted, because Frieza's betrayal is probably something that's gonna happen in this arc, because no one cares. Boo, no one cares. So if Frieza does do his whole I'm actually a bad person now, which makes no sense because it's actually against his interest to survive. Whatever he does,
Is there-
it really is. It's against his interest.
Honestly, is there anybody who actually thinks Frieza won't backstab? Tell me who they are so that I can slap them across the face. For
like
being...
the reason I say it doesn't make any sense for his best interest in mind. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, I know what you mean, Owl. What you're trying to say is Frieza wants to survive. He doesn't really want to die.
Yeah.
Or I mean, like, he doesn't want to go back to hell either. So
like
what he's trying to do is he's trying to get resurrected because Goku promised.
yeah,
him
and
to revive
the winning
him. So
team gets
he's-
to use the Super Dragon Balls. It makes sense to him. Like at the
Yes.
end, I picked to be on this team, but like logically speaking, his best bet is to stay with his team.
I don't think he'd backstab during the tournament. I think he'd try to pull an oolong and just steal the wish for himself.
Yeah.
But you know.
Well, yeah,
But
that's
you know
probably what he's
what
gonna do.
might be possible? Frieza won't. I feel like Frieza and Frost will eventually meet up in the Tournament of Power. Frost
They already did.
But look, during the fight, before, you know what I mean?
I mean,
everybody
they said
in the
they
heat
were
of
gonna work together apparently.
Yeah, in the heat of the fight. So, I feel like they're gonna stumble upon each other. Frost is gonna see that golden form. He's gonna be like,
I don't. Okay, well, here's the thing.
Maybe-
Here's the thing.
maybe
It doesn't
like
matter
maybe
how
like
much Frost. Like, yeah. Which also, side note, can we talk about like the neutering of Super Saiyan 2?
explain.
Oh yeah, like Super Saiyan 2 is just like, yeah.
You could just do that
This
now.
is the next
Like,
level.
I'm so like, okay, so there's one where Khalifa goes Super Saiyan 2, and the fan base rioted, and everyone was like, "You have to unlock that. You got to master Super Saiyan first, right?" And what they try to do is they try to redeem it, like this episode where Khalifa's like, "How do you do Super Saiyan 2 again?" And Goku's like, "It's like this," and she's like, "Oh, cool," and then does it. That doesn't fix the problem, fam. Oh my
As
goodness.
soon as she was like, how do I do that? I typed in the live stream chat, bitch, please, you can do that too.
It's so like I can't like.
Wait,
Like, why
How do you
Super
press
Saiyan-
R2 and X?
And then now, because Super Saiyan 2 got neutered, everyone and their mother is like, well, Super Saiyan 3 is obviously the next choice. So what if they unlock Super Saiyan 3?
3? Impossible.
Except
That
the
was
meme that
way
Super
too much
Saiyan 3
stamina.
was useless all along.
Getting her beat.
You need immense ki,
Oh,
and
dude.
you need to have the.
Who was it?
I was
Who was it?
hoping that beef cauliflower wasn't going to be a real thing, but it was, and I'm like, oh my god.
I forgot who it was, but someone, I forgot what. I like the theory that Super Saiyan 3 is an incomplete transformation. Like, kind of like Ultra Saiyan for Trunks. I like that theory.
Uh-huh.
Simply because of the fact that Super Saiyan 3, its drawbacks are very similar to Trunks' Ultra Saiyan.
With the exception of the loss of speed.
Yeah, but you do actually get a little. He's notably slower in that form, ironically enough. It's not as drastic, but he is slower. He has drag due to how long his hair is. Like, you know, air resistance and drag, whatever. Nonetheless, he's slowed down due to the length of hair. Plus, his hair is easily grabbable in a fight, so it's like, oh, I'm gonna beat up Goku. Well, I could beat up Goku, but he's got so much long, luscious locks to pull on. So if I'm losing, I'll just grab on that.
I like how no official Dragon Ball media actually makes note of this. The Dragon Ball Multiverse does. Because Super will actually grab Super Saiyan 3 Goku's hair in the middle of a fight. And I'm just like, well, how come literally no one else does
Yeah,
this?
because it's actually like a blatant weakness of the form, just like how grabbing a tail is. Like, I've had dreadlocks, dude, and I've been in a couple of scruffles, and like, when I'm about to get into a fight with dreadlocks, like, most of the time I make sure I'm like, alright, am I wearing a hoodie? Like, am I in any way situation where, like, they can't grab my hair immediately? Because if you're in a fight and a person can grab your hair, I don't care how tough you are, it hurts, and it's distracting. You can be Stone Cold Steve Austin all you want, Broly all you want, but if someone tugs on one of your locks, you're going to be like, wait a minute, let's time this out for a second here. That's why most boxers and fighters have short hair, because you don't want someone to grab your stuff.
One thing that always kind of bothered me in Dragon Ball is how they're all about fighting clean, even though in the Frieza saga, Vegeta didn't care. He was fighting blatantly dirty.
Oh yeah, TFS did a good joke on that. It was like, quit putting the fate of the world on death matches.
Indeed.
And then they went with does
anybody remember how Vegeta had a handful of dirt and Zarbon was charging at him?
dust attack.
He literally threw sand in Zarbon's eyes. Vegeta has legit never fought that dirty again, and I'm just like, why? Fight dirty. The fate of the damn universe is at stake. Who cares about your fucking pride?
Dude, it's always the dumbest thing.
Use the margin symbol.
Oh, dude, we've been talking like 20 minutes, even though like Hyper's like, I want to throw shade at Hyper. Hit me with it. Is he there? Did he fall asleep in my podcast?
He fell asleep.
No, he's awake.
He fell asleep.
No, I did not.
Hyper.
No, you'd hear snoring if he fell asleep.
No, you wouldn't.
Shade, come on, my guy.
What is sleep? Okay, I'm gonna throw short. Okay, words.
Go to sleep.
Throw shade at sleep. Alright. First of all, it sounds like a drug. Let's get that out.
It is. Validly enough, it is
Anyone else
addicting.
see Hyperdunk's new profile picture on
Oh yeah, I see Goku Black.
Goku?
Rose Aura? That's Goten.
That's Goten Black.
Oh my god.
Hold up.
Right.
He
I
insulted
can't
me.
see it due to the fact of, oh my god, why did they make Goten Black? Don't do that. Leave Goten
What are
alone.
you talking about? Goten Black is a thing in the series. Did you not see the whole entire arc revolved around?
Stop.
You see Goten's YouTube channel?
Oh no,
It's like, hold on.
I don't.
You have any idea how many insert?
I know what Hyper's talking about, and no offense, but that Goten voice is horrible.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
31,000 people. 32,000 actually.
Subscribe to that.
No, I just looked it up.
Oh, dude.
Hold on.
If you guys hear that Goten voice, it'll just be like that. That's
I know what we're talking about. It's one where it's like, hey guys, it's Goten, and it sounds awful.
Hi guys, it's Goten.
There we go.
There's like three different ones, dude. Like, okay, character channels are cool if you can do the voice, but character channels also like they're only good to watch like once. I feel
For me,
very few ones are worth your time. Like Lord Frieza, he's worth your time, but that's because he does more than just like video game reactions and things like that. He does like most of them are just reaction channels, which I don't really like reaction channels anyway. But like Lord Frieza, he does like reactions, but mainly he does like super discussions, things like that. Prince Vegeta, he does really good ones, like video games, things like that.
Hello, everyone.
It's yeah, but he has inside jokes. He's pretty dope. But like most of them, it's just like, what are you doing? You're not.
There's also like a Boma one as well. A Boma
I haven't seen that.
Android 18.
There's one of everything. There's one of Cell.
videos have been recommended to me, and I'm just like, I'm not watching this. I don't want to watch this. It seems stupid.
Because it is.
To be honest, the first time I actually saw like
I don't want to click on that link.
Hold on, let me look at Discord. Oh no, fam, I'm good. I'm good. I hate character channels, like for the most part. Some of them are dope, some of them are mad, most of them are just.
Yeah, listen to his voice, guys.
Believe.
I'm not gonna do it live on live in the podcast, but it's.
Don't even talk about Valise.
Believe.
Valise likes Goten Black.
Dude, I
Yeah.
can't.
Hakai.
Like also, I'm gonna say this right now, as far as like people who plays Universe 2. No offense to you, but as a kid, I feel like most of us, if not all of us, wanted to be in the Dragon Ball world or wanted to make our own characters in Dragon Ball. So when
I've already done that.
fair enough, but when I see a character in Dragon Ball and it's literally like it's not even a creative reimagining of an already existing character, like for example, if you walk up to me and you're like, hey guys, I made Goku Black, it's like, okay, dope.
That triggers me so
Why?
much. Like, why would you create a character that's already playable in the game?
I get so aggravated when I see someone make a Goku. When someone made, like, there's some people who walk around with literal Gokus. I'm like, what are you doing?
Dude, I see those all the time. You know what's even more annoying?
The Bardox.
Having the people. No. They're annoying too, but having people completely dressed up like Goku. Goku wig, they look exactly like Goku.
Wrong color eyes or eyebrows.
And their name.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I have seen a fully dressed character who looks just like Goku. I've seen a Goku with Vegeta, like Fukatsu no F Vegeta armor, like Wii symbol.
Yeah.
I've seen like that, and I was like, well, I mean,
I've seen
like
100% dressed like Goku, but their name is Vegeta.
Yeah, they be having like take Owl's character and then just name Goku Black. That's what they be having in Xenoverse.
Right.
Why do my other channels have subs on them?
Because you are in my streams and subs go around in my streams for no reason.
I may or may not have subbed to them.
What, dude? What? Oh my god. Okay, so this is something to get off my chest.
You already told.
Like when it comes to my characters, each one of my characters is their own individual thing, or they're just an interesting take on an already existing Dragon Ball character, like the Fim series, like that. The Fim series, as goofy as it was, as much of a joke as it was trying to be at the time, it's okay for the most part, because it's just a reimagining of an already existing character. If you made Turles Super Saiyan 4 or Turles Blue or Bardock Blue, cool, okay. If you made Gogeta Blue, I'm looking at you funny, really, but okay nonetheless, because he's not canon, nor is he worth anyone's time. If you made Vegito Blue, something's wrong with you. If you made Gohan Blue,
Super Saiyan Cap.
like, it's just, like, okay. Like, I don't know, it's just like giving characters transformations, I get that, that's cool. Like, whatever. Like, I've made Gine. I've made Super Saiyan 4 Khalifa. I've made characters that are, like, no.
Here's my thing for the people that do that. Leave it to Hero. They're going to do it anyway.
I made Sasha. I made Fasha. But again, I've made characters who, like, in my opinion, aren't in the game. One, would be interesting to see, or two, just would be fun to play as. But I've never gone out of my way to copy another character. That bugs me.
I like how Fasha, aka Celepa, has been playable in one Dragon Ball game in America, period.
Yeah. I mean, when you're from a Bardock special, I mean, let's be real here. We don't even see Tora anymore. He was in the same game as her, right? And that's it.
Nope. Tora was never playable.
Really? I thought he was in the same... I'm thinking about Budokai 3.
Nope. The only... was ever playable aside from Bardock himself was Celepa or Fasha, and she was only playable once.
Dude,
never
Tora
again.
is one of those characters who, like, he's actually really dope, like, design-wise, but no one remembers his name. They only remember him from the Bardock bandana, and I think that's hilarious.
Come to think of it, I don't think Tora's ever really been mentioned. Like, yeah, he's had a cameo appearance in Budokai 3 and Infinite World, along with all the other Saiyans, but that's all he's had.
Yep.
Or even been mentioned in any of the other bars.
Oh, hold on, let me get this off my chest real quick. Anyone out there wishing that they brought back Cell or any other villain from Dragon Ball for that matter when it came to picking their team members? Stop. Stop recycling villains. Stop trying to make old villains again.
Stop bringing people back.
There we go. Now I can hear you.
Yeah,
guys.
stop
bringing
recycling garbage. I'm sorry, not garbage. Stop recycling villains in shows ever. Just to stop it. Because one, when you recycle a villain, it makes their defeat less impactful, makes the sacrifice to defeat them less meaningful, and usually when you bring a villain back, you neuter them. Frieza got brought back, got cut in half by Trunks, got brought back again, trained, got a golden form, didn't even kill anybody but his own men. Good on you. And then that's really it.
Technically, he did kill everyone until Whis went rewind.
Nah, he didn't do anything.
You know what would have been cool though?
What?
If future Trunks' timeline, got totally erased.
Like it did?
And he was stuck.
It did?
Let me rephrase that.
What he wants to say is he wishes Future Trunks stayed in our timeline.
Yeah, exactly. And if he did, he would have been in the tournament. He would have been a replacement for Krillin.
No weapons.
No weapon. He doesn't need weapons.
He doesn't need them.
However, that is his fighting style is sword. He is a swordsman of Dragon Ball. He is the swordsman of Dragon Ball, arguably. I don't think there's anyone else.
Fair enough, but technically a Keyblade isn't against the rule. He made a Keyblade out of everybody's energy. If he can somehow make that
he can't kill
energy.
anybody. I don't know about you, my guy, but a sword is killing people. And Krillin is barely able to get away with his little shtick of clipping a bird's wings as in a fight. Which I don't understand that. He caused bodily harm to a bird by clipping its wings, forcing him to the ground so he can get knocked out.
A while back, I thought Krillin was going to get disqualified because he accidentally killed someone.
I did too.
When I found out how he actually lost, I was like, oh, that's disappointing.
I'd rather him get disqualified. Kill that bird guy. Says the dude named after an owl. Kill that bird guy. Oh man.
I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of wish he got disqualified too. At least that would have made him, not go out like a chump.
Look, man, sometimes you just gotta get frosted. Which, you know the saddest part is? At every turn of Krillin's life, Frieza Race has been there to kick him in the dick. Frieza Race has just been... Like, Frieza Race is just not his thing, bro. Arcosians hate him.
Killed them all.
But Krillin and Android 18, they did a lot in the tournament. They took out at least 4 people.
I mean, yeah, but, I mean, like...
Krillin did most of that.
B, Goku and Vegeta took out an entire universe. Literally an entire universe. Which, what was that bunny girl even there for? They took me out too. What? And then you see Android 18's like smirk, and it's like, okay, Android 18 and Frieza took out like 2 people.
Come to think of it, that bunny girl was taken off screen.
Yeah.
We don't even know if she was taken out by Goku or Vegeta.
The part that she was taken out, and it cuts to Android 18 like looking up in the at the stand, smiling, and then she turns away, and it's just like, okay, so Android 18 did that, but it's like, how weak could you have been for Android 18 to body you, and it'd have to be done off screen? Like,
fair enough.
Come on.
It's like, what was your purpose? Also, that character has a name.
Oh, her purpose was literally furry fan service, nothing else. I wish you would argue that with me. It's furry service.
Oh, by the way,
God.
name is Hop. Guess which one it was?
The cat girl?
Yep.
Are you for real?
Yep.
Awesome 10, I want $5 from you. I want $5 from you.
Why?
Because I want $5.
You know what? You don't get $5.
Dude, Awesome 10, I will literally rip out Hyper's dunks like forever.
I'm broke.
No, never mind.
I have like negative $1 million.
Dude, I'll rip out. Oh, wait, you owe money? Sweet. To me. Dope.
You're welcome, mate.
You see how I do things here? But no. Dear God, we've been actually doing a podcast for like almost an hour and 40 minutes.
There's an odd moment where you draw a picture of a Majin in lingerie, and the first thing people notice about this picture is a duck wearing sunglasses.
See, I can't quite relate to that. I haven't drawn a Majin in lingerie. Give me time. When I get to drawing hentai, I got you. Dear God.
Oh, you want to talk about hentai?
No, don't do this right now. Moving on, topics. Anyone, Austin, Hyper, BJ, Tiga. Nope, never mind, scratch that one. Anyone, ideas, topics, go.
Let's talk about Minecraft.
Okay, anyone else with a topic? I'm not trying to be drafted as a pedophile. Anyone else?
Pedophile?
Pedophile?
Right,
I say pedophile because it's funny.
Well, can we talk about how weak Super Saiyan Blue is?
Oh, I mean, well, okay. Which it's more of a Dragon Ball podcast than anything today. But, when it comes to Super Saiyan Blue, it's just like, I get the concept that Goku suppresses his power, just how Beerus slapped ball. Like, people who don't watch Dragon Ball, like, Goku, he got grazed by a bullet, and I'm like, yeah, but, like, Beerus slapped Bulma, and he can literally destroy a planet with one finger tap. I don't think... you mean to tell me they can't just lower their energy and suppress themselves? Like, okay, fair enough. And it's like, alright then, but, like, the level of suppression that Goku has been doing makes the form look like, come on. Which, I mean, then he broke out Super...
around like Loki with the Incredible Hulk.
Dude, he literally broke out Super Saiyan Cotton Candy during the preliminaries to, like... Which is what I call it. It's pink and blue, dude. It's Super Saiyan Cotton Candy. Like...
Super Saiyan Cotton.
That's what it is.
I think he did that just to scare the God of Destruction, just so, like, part of his...
And then whoever this female God of Destruction is, there's so many fan fictions of Goku and that female God of Destruction. You know what I'm talking about? Hellas? Like, that's her name? Dude, Jesus Christ.
There's so much fanfiction of Goku in every character that has a vagina.
No, you have not, okay, so, back during the dark times of YouTube, when there wasn't as much filtering of things, I was looking up pictures of Pan as a Super Saiyan, right? I stumbled across...
Oh, you don't have to tell us. Sky already
I've
said
stumbled
this.
across a fan fiction of Goku and Pan, and the worst part is it wasn't Kid Goku.
Oh.
I know. Sky showed us.
And the part that makes it worse is it wasn't Kid Pan. It was Grandma Pan.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I can't unlive it. Neither can you. Enjoy the middle of the picture, kids. Hyper, please get rid of Goten. I love him too much for Goten Black to be a thing. Stop it.
Joke's on you. I've seen worse.
Of Goten Black or Goku banging his granddaughter as an old woman?
I don't know. So yeah, joke's on you. I've seen worse.
I don't know which one you've seen worse than, but okay.
In
Fair
general.
Oh, in general. Fair enough. Also, okay.
I've been on the internet.
Who here doesn't watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
I watch it.
Who here doesn't?
BJ.
Okay, well, BJ's possessed. Ignore that in the podcast. Am I the only one to, like... Is it me or are they just starting to get, like, less funny?
They have like one or two good things that always make me laugh in the new episodes now.
Really? Like, usually the entire episode's just hilarious, but now it's just like...
Yeah, no, like, I have to agree with you on that. Like, back then, I'd kind of laugh throughout the entire episodes, but, like, nowadays, I'm just kind of, like, laughing at one or two things per episode.
I've actually went back and watched the old episodes, and they still hold up. So I don't know what it is, like, when it comes to the writing.
TFS, like really, really early TFS had a bunch of cringe humor, but I still
it was still funny, ironically enough. Like, I don't know what, like, I don't...
A beer.
They started running with this shtick of giving one character the funny role for the entire arc. Like, then it was Nappa. Then it was Guru. Now it's, I guess, Android 16, arguably.
Yeah,
and Cell at the same time, I guess.
Cell isn't as Cell isn't really the joke character for the most part. Like, when you want to hear a joke, like, Cell is just funny in general because of what they react to Cell and what he does. But the main joke character...
Talks are nice.
Yeah, the main joke character is 16. That is a really buff bird, like when Trunks transforms, or why is that bird's hair so pointy? Or my favorite moment when she was like 16. Can't.
There's a big bird.
When she was like 16. Do you have anything important to add? He just goes, scanning. Do you? Like, data not found. Like, you know, he's the funny one.
Data not found.
He's the funny one for the most part of it, you know? When, like, Krillin's like, I'll take it off. He's like, you're very brave. He's like, you're way out of your league, little duck. Like...
Quack.
Like, those moments, it's mainly for the most part, I think it's 16, this arc, in my opinion. And the reason I say it's 16 is because usually the funny one doesn't live at the end of the arc. Nappa doesn't live at the end. Guru doesn't live at the end of it. 16, he's not going to live at the end of this arc.
Technically, Nappa got revived.
Yeah, but he didn't live at the end of his arc, though.
He didn't.
Ghost Nappa.
So the funny one doesn't live at the end of the arc, is what I've noticed. But there's the surviving for the most of it, until the very end of it. So that's why I say 16. Which for the Boo Saga, it might be Elder Kai. Or it might be Shin or Babidi. I think it might be Babidi for the Boo Saga. I can see them doing Babidi as like the joke character.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of made a habit out of just drawing random birds because of TFS. I've gotten out of that habit since then, but back then I used to just put a bunch of random birds in my pictures. Like that duck with sunglasses.
That is a buff bird. Also,
That is a buff.
I thought that was just like a bath toy that just somehow made its way to the beach. I just didn't ask any questions. Like a rubber
When
ducky.
Bulma was flirting with Trunks, I was done. I was like, really, Bulma? You can't, really?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're going to end the podcast. Oh, man. No, but I mean, like, for me, those are the topics I wanted to discuss from the main part. Is there anything that you guys want to talk about for the most part? Because...
Oh, I want to talk about
Go
something.
for it.
I mean, Bryce?
I want to talk about the fact that Tiga actually didn't get kicked off by his mom throughout this entire...
I know! I was expecting it. Tiga survives another day. And maybe one day, we'll have a podcast with 2 people, but for the most part, I think it'll only be 1. I mean, 2 mascots.
Wait. I will chill. Right, Bryce Haddock, he wanted to have a discussion about gay people. So I think it's fair enough if we have a discussion about gay people.
I think it's fair
So let's
enough.
talk about Tiga.
Oh yeah, we can always talk about Tiga. We can do that instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tiga's beautiful, ain't he?
If you spell beautiful with a capital U, then yes. Anyway, nonetheless, is there anything you want to talk about, Hyper?
His mic's on mute. Just give him a second.
No. He does.
Pain.
He's just been there.
I mean, he might be, quote unquote, meditating
Yes.
and snoring at the
I
same
see.
time.
Hold on, wait a minute. I can't sense his key. He's using God key. There we go. I can't sense his energy.
Power of Goten Black.
Yeah. Oh man, if he wasn't using God key, we'd be able to tell if he was asleep or not.
I think he's asleep.
I mean, like, if I come back in like 3 hours and I see he's still in this chat all by himself, I'll definitely know he's
I
asleep.
think that's the.
I mean, meditating.
yeah, meditating. He's training his ki up. He's jeering, obviously.
Meditating, dude. Come on now.
Yeah. Like, who needs to sleep when he can meditate, right?
So, is there any questions you guys have about the podcast? Because, I mean, you guys, this is your first time on the podcast. Hopefully, this won't be the last of yours. Hopefully, it will be Tiga's last. What do you guys think of the podcast so far?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
We don't really... I don't want my podcast to be kind of a news thing. I feel like that's stupid. But I did want to talk about a lot of things that I got everyone's opinion on, and I did get a lot of things done. I think I want to do more of these. We're not doing 2 a week, though. So, you guys... I mean, we might record 2 in the same week, but we will not be uploading 2 podcasts in a week. So, for those of you who want to, get more of the podcast, you have to wait. So, if you've made it this far to the podcast, we need a hashtag in the comments. What will we have hashtag in the comments?
Son Goku.
Hashtag Son Goku in the comments. Hashtags. There we go. Hashtags.
Oh, hashtag. Oh, wait. You go.
I was going to say Son
Goku.
Goku. Hit me with that awesome thing.
No, I totally forgot what I was going to say.
No!
Like I started
You
with it.
nerd!
I just forgot.
Hashtag Son Goku in the comments if he doesn't remember. If he does, you'll see his comment at the top of what he wanted to say. Hashtag Son Goku. Oh.
Wait, let's have a poll for this video.
Okay.
Kakarot or Son Goku?
Son Goku. Kakarot! There we go.
There's about an hour ago. That's the same guy I saw just standing there. Mr. Super Vegeta with his red name. That is the same.
Yeah, no. When he's... I took a screenshot of that because I remembered you had it.
So,
but,
now, if you guys enjoyed the podcast, please be sure to let us know. And if you guys want to see anyone else in the podcast, comment down below. You want to say, if you want to vote for Tiga not being in the podcast, let us know too. There's going to be a poll in the...
Let's vote for Sir Awesome Chin to return, guys.
Yeah, and I think that'll be a podcast, boys. We'll catch you guys.
I like donuts.
He likes...
Don't forget to tip your fedora.
Yeah, keep your fedora.
So totally sleeping. Let's just
Later, guys.